What is up everyone, it is Sparks. I hope you all are having a wonderful day today. This video did take me quite a long time to film. It is 50 raids in Missile Silo with like no stopping. So I hope you all enjoy. I did have a lot of fun making this video. I hope you guys have a lot of fun watching it. I will see you all in the video. So raid 1 wasn't very eventful. We spawned downstairs, went up to Skull Room, and I immediately died. Into raid 2, we spawned in kitchen. We looted some of the upstairs part. I got a LBAV vest, and then I pulled a 44 Magnum out of a box. And then this happened. Bro, is that you, Charleston? That is not you, bro. What is... Oh, I just died. Raid 3 wasn't very special either. I just died, like, right away. I actually forgot to record for Raid 4, so I'm just gonna skip to Raid 5. Alright, Raid 5. We spawned near the garage, and we went into the Kurtek spawn. He was not there. Killed a kid, and I killed another one. Clipped his suppressor that he was carrying around for some reason, and I killed a kid coming out of kitchen. So I went to resupply, get a new gun, and I baited for the second kid to come out. Once I killed him, I went and looted their stuff. They didn't have really anything good, but I just took his bag and his cowboy hat and extracted. Raid 6, we did spawn in kitchen, and I peeked the corner once we came out, and I got a kid, got his PPSH, and then died by a scav. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm pretty bad at this game. Raid 7, we spawned near garage. I killed a scav, got his SKS. We went into the Kurtek spawn, looted that, and I shot a kid a couple times and died by his teammate. Alright, Raid 8, I was joined by another teammate, so we have a trio now. I killed a scav in Skull Room, and I just looted the rest of the place. There was really no kids at all, so I just extracted. Alright, Raid 9, I spawned downstairs, and I went upstairs, saw a kid, and I jumped back down because he was chasing me. Went up elevator shaft ladder, grabbed a bag out of elevator shaft, then I found a MAT 49 on the ground. So I took it, and I peeked Kurtek room, and then I died. Alright, Raid 10, big 1-0 spawned at railroad tracks, and I went upstairs to find a gun, and I died. Raid 11, I just died hiding in kitchen. Alright, Raid 12, 13, and 14, I just died. That's all that happened. Raid 15, I went in with a Vector 10mm kit and spawned near garage. I found a deagle out of a box. I domed the scav with it, and then I got into a gunfight and died. Alright, Raid 16, I spawned at the same place near garage. I saw a kid and domed him as he was trying to run away, and I jumped over to kitchen and died. Raid 17, I was joined by a teammate. He killed a kid, I took his AK. And I killed a kid that was in Skull Room. I looted him, got his Galil. Checked if Kurtek was downstairs, which he wasn't. So, went back upstairs, grabbed my cheese, and then we extracted. Raid 18, I went in with a M4 kit and spawned a garage. I saw Kurtek, I shot at him, and then I blew myself up. Raid 19, I spawned in kitchen. There was nothing to loot, so I went over to the Kurtek room, grabbed an Agram off the table. I killed a kid that was in stairway, and I killed another kid that came into Skull Room, but unfortunately his teammate got me. At Raid 20, I spawned up in barracks, and a kid somehow spawned with me, and I killed him. So I went downstairs to the Skull Room, killed another kid that was coming in through the hallway, and I found a purple in the Kurtek room. So I camped in the Kurtek room with it, killed a goon that came in. I didn't even know Kurtek was here at this point. So I killed him, got his AK, and Kurtek ran in. So I ran out and went to the hallways of barrels, and I shot at Kurtek a couple times. I ran out of ammo, so I tried to kill them with a pistol, and I died. Raid 21, I went in with the AK Alpha kit, spawned near garage, looked for Kurtek, he wasn't there. I killed a kid that was in a hallway, and I killed another person that he was shooting at. And then I needed Skull Room, just in case he had a teammate, which he did not. I looted the first kid, and all he really had was night vision, so I was going to come back for it. I went into Skull Room, got a Hector out of a box, and then I looted the other kid that I killed, and I just took basically all of his guns and his mags. He didn't really have a lot. Went into kitchen, wasn't really anything exciting. There wasn't any cheese or viper sauce, but I did find a canteen, and I took his night vision, picked it up, grabbed the crypto wallet, and extracted at containers. Raid 22, I went in with the same AK Alpha kit. I spawned up in barracks, went down to Skull Room. I killed a kid coming in through the hallway. I went to elevator shaft, found a brass jar, and snagged that. I went down to the very bottom, killed a scav, and I found a dead kid, and he only had Pakistan sun seeds in his bag. I took the bag that wasn't empty, and I killed a scav up in containers. I went to the Kurtek room, looted it at the very bottom, and nothing was in it. I grabbed the crypto out of containers. So I went up to Loot Kitchen, and I found a GPU in a box, which was amazing. I then went into kitchen and found a crypto wallet and a purple card, which big raid here. So I hit the purple card, the same raid, and I didn't get some bad loot out of it. I actually got some pretty good loot, which I was very happy for all the times I've died. Drum, P90, okay. Give me another purple. Not bad either. Not bad. Not a bad vault. So I loaded most of the stuff into my bag, and I grabbed the tier 5 and a Saiga, and then I went and extracted at containers. Raid 23, you spawned at Railroad Tracks. I was with a teammate this game. We went immediately up to barracks, and I died because I freaked out. Raid 24, we spawned up in barracks, and we looted it. I killed a couple scavs, and then I died in kitchen hallway. Raid 25, I spawned up in barracks, and then I died in Skull Room. Raid 26, I went in with an AKM kit, and I spawned in garage. I went and looted Kurtek room. There was nothing to loot. I killed a scav, and then I died by a kid. Raid 27, spawned up in barracks, went down to Skull Room, killed a couple scavs. I went to check if Kurtek was here, and he was, so I hid back into the barrel hallways, and I died by someone hiding. Same for Raid 28 too. Raid 29, I spawned near garage. I saw a kid out in garage, so I killed him with an MP5. I took his Glock, and then I died by someone that was hiding in the room. Raid 30, I spawned in kitchen. I looted it, got a couple nades, and I threw both of them down the hallway, which I really wish I saved them because Kurtek was here. Tried to kill him, didn't. I picked up an MP7 and killed 2 kids that were hiding around the corner. And I had quite a long battle with Kurtek and his goons. Heading into Raid 31, we spawned in the railroad tracks, and we went over to containers. I killed a scav, and then I looted a box and got a MP5 out of it. We went upstairs to Skull Room, killed a kid. I took his M4. My teammate killed someone that was trying to come up through the stairway into Skull Room. So we headed over to Kurtek room, looted it. I got a grip for the M4. We headed on over to kitchen. I looted the helmet box. I got a riot helmet, and that's basically all was in there. And then we died in garage by someone who was camping. The same thing basically happened in Raid 32 also. Raid 33, we spawned in kitchen. We looted it. There wasn't very much, so I jumped through the middle into skull hallway, and I got shot by my own teammate. Raid 34, we spawned in railroad tracks, and we heard a kid coming up the stairs. My teammate got shot a couple times, so I went to the left of where we spawned at, and I found an MP5, and we went up to skull room, shot a scav's hand a couple times, and a kid from behind him killed him. And we went back upstairs, and I killed the kid when he opened the door. So we looted his body, and we went over to kitchen, and it wasn't really much. I found a can of beans, so I grabbed that, and I went to grab the skull from the skull room, and then we extracted it. Raid 35, we spawned up in barracks. We looted it, went down to skull room. I killed a scav, and I killed a kid coming out of kitchen with a nade. And once we did that, we went to check if Kurtik was there, but we died by someone. Raid 36, we spawned up in barracks, and we went immediately down to skull room. I found a MAC-10 with a SMG suppressor, so I tried to use it on a kid, but I immediately died. Raid 37, we spawned at railroad tracks, and there was nothing good. We checked if Skull was in skull room, which it wasn't, and we looted Kurtik when we were upstairs. Kurtik was not there. So I went downstairs to see if he was there, and he still wasn't. So we just looted the rest of the map. I went up to garage and grabbed a double barrel shotgun out of a chest, and then I just extracted at gates. Raid 38, I went in with a CX storm kit and spawned near garage. I went out to garage and killed a scav that was just wandering past. I went into Kurtek spawn and killed a kid who was trying to bait it, and he got me pretty low, so I had to heal. And then I went and looted Kurtek spawn. There wasn't really much in it. I went over to skull room and found the skull there, so I put that in my bag, and then I just extracted at sewers. Alright, Raid 39, I forgot to record for the first half of it, but I did kill Kurtek, and I got all of his loot on, and then I looted kitchen. And once I was done looting kitchen, I just made sure everything else was looted. I grabbed 2 tier 5s that I stashed, and then I extracted. And here's proof that I killed him. Raid 40, I spawned up in barracks, and I went in with a AKM kit, and I killed a kid that was coming into kitchen hallway, and then I died by someone as I was coming out of Kurtek room. Raid 41, I spawned in kitchen, and I grabbed a nade, and I tried to explode a very kitted player, but it did not work out. Raid 42, I spawned down in railroad tracks, and there was no guns, so I went up to skull room, and I found a dead scav with a Glock, so I took his Glock, and a gunfight broke out. I killed a kid, but then someone else killed me. Raid 43, I just died by Kurtek's goon. Raid 44, I spawned downstairs, so I went up and got a Magnum out of a box and containers, and then I got into a fight with a kid and died. Raid 45, I went in with the Hector I got from the vault, and I spawned downstairs in the same place. I killed a kid on stairway, and then I went up and killed 2 more kids that were in the kitchen hallway, and then I died in a gunfight. So Raid 46, I went in with a night vision kit, a CX Storm, and a dual nog night vision kit, to be exact. I went out into garage and killed a kid that was camping. I then went into containers and found 3 dead kids down here. I'm guessing they just all traded shots. So, looted his vest, and then I went down to see if Kurtek was there. He was not. So, I looted the Kurtek room, and I didn't get really much out of it. Went back up and grabbed the 2 tier 3s and just extracted out of that raid with them. Raid 47, I spawned downstairs at the very bottom. I looted, got a helmet, and then I went up to skull room, killed a scav. I looked for skull, and it was there, so I hit it. And I went and looted Kurtek room. I got an AKM and a 44 Magnum. So I went down to the bottom Kurtek room, and he still wasn't there, so I just went up, grabbed my skull that I was hiding, and then extracted. Raid 48, I spawned down in railroad tracks, and I went in with my AK Alpha kit again. I went up to barracks to make sure nobody was there, and there wasn't. So I went down to skull room, and I killed a duo that was at the entrance of skull room, and then I killed someone that was at the very end of the hallway. So I went to check if Skull was there, and it was, so I took that. And I went and searched Kurtek room, there wasn't a lot. And I went into kitchen, someone was hiding tweak cheese in the med box, so I took that. And I looted the rest of the kitchen, which there wasn't really much. So I just went downstairs and extracted. Raid 49, I went in with the same AK Alpha kit and I spawned downstairs. I rounded the corner and killed a kid that was at the bottom of the stairwell. I went up to Skull room and there was a kid and we got into a battle and he got me pretty low, but I killed him. So I went up to barracks to heal, and once I did that, I went down to find the Skull and I put that in my bag. I looted the rest of Silo. Wasn't really much. I mean, Viper Sauce was in kitchen, but that's really all. So I just went and extracted up at gates. Raid 50, the final raid. I spawned up at barracks with a Kurtek kit on, and I went down stairwell and killed 2 people that were trying to come up, and they brought Kurtek up the stairwell with them. So I killed one of the goons, and then I retreated back into containers. I killed Kurtek, I killed a couple of his goons. After I looted the rest of Silo, which wasn't really much, I made sure there was no one left. So I went back into containers and grabbed a tier 5 and a tier 6, and then I extracted. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Thank you for everyone who stuck around and watched the video. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe if you want more of this content. I will definitely have more in the future, and like the video if you enjoyed it. I love you all, and goodbye.